butter, herb salt, and vegetable shortening in a bowl. I then added some sour orange juice and some chicken stock and mixed that together until it was all well combined. I covered it and let it sit for about 30 minutes. In the meantime, I diced up some chicken breasts that I seasoned with salt and pepper and soaked some rice. I also cut up some potatoes, tomatoes, bell pepper, onion, green olives, capers, and raisins. To assemble it, I took a banana leaf and put some of the corn flour mixture, then the chicken. I sprinkled some rice and then put the potatoes, onions, peppers, tomatoes, and then the capers, raisins, and olives. I folded it together. I made sure it was secure all the way around and then tied it with a string. I repeated the steps and I made around 6 in total. I then brought some water to a boil in a pot and put a steamer in it. I steamed it on low for about 3 to 4 hours. This is how it turned out when it was done, and this is the opening reveal. This was absolutely delicious. I loved it. I would definitely make this again. By frying an onion in oil for about 5 minutes, I then added some tomato paste and cooked that for about 10 more minutes. I then combined red bell pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, an onion, and diced tomato in a food processor and blended it until it was smooth. I then transferred that to a pot and then added 2 Maggi cubes, some bay leaves, black pepper, dried thyme, garlic powder, and curry powder. I mixed that together and let that cook for about 30 more minutes. While that was cooking, I washed around 2 cups of rice. I then added some salt and around 1.5 cups of chicken stock and let that cook for an additional 10 more minutes. I then added the rice with some more water and covered that with some aluminum foil, just like this. This was the grand reveal. I was super excited, and this was the final result. I served it with some fried plantain and some chicken that I made. This was also my very first time ever trying jollof rice, and it tasted amazing. And then soaking half a cup of sticky rice overnight. I then boiled some water and then steamed it in a thin towel for around 15 minutes. I then transferred that to a bowl to cool down. Once I was done, I combined all these ingredients and brought it to a slight boil. I poured half of it into the rice, I mixed it together and let it soak for around 10 minutes. I then made a cornstarch slurry. This is how I made it. I poured that into the other half of the coconut mixture and then mixed it together on medium heat until it thickened up like this. After that, I peeled a mango. You can peel it with a knife, but I chose to do it this way. I then cut it in half and then into small pieces like this. Now I plated the rice with the mango and poured some of the sauce on top. This was the final result. I topped mine with toasted sesame seeds, although mung bean is the more traditional option. Overall, this was still so delicious.